They will get if you tell people they're wrong about something that they believe in their hearts to be true, they will get very mad at you, really, really mad, probably mad enough to write a letter. Now we can go to the next slide. So when I wrote that a positive attitude couldn't cure cancer, I got told that I was a foolish person. When I write about climate change, which I do a lot, I'm a science journalist, I get all kinds of hate mail. I recently was told I needed therapy to get beyond my enviro-fascist lies. But nothing has compared to the hate mail I got when I wrote this story about how taking a multivitamin wouldn't make you healthier. People were really unimpressed and even worse. And I will just say that my editors helped here. Here's the cover line they put on the story. I mean, the hate mail just rolled in. It set some sort of record at Reader's Digest. I mean, it was really a kind of a storm of controversy like I've never seen before in my life. But you know what? It's easy to dismiss these people as nut jobs or something, but they're not. And I know this because I've been that person. And if you're married, perhaps you've been that person too. This is my husband, Dave. He's like one of those honeybees who can always find his way back to the hive. I have gotten lost on our own property, true story. So we'll be like hiking in the Swiss Alps and I'll say, we need to go this way. And he'll say, no, we need to go this other way. And I'll say, no, I'm really positive we need to go this other way. I'm very sure, I'm not looking at the map, I'll just say. And he'll say, no, Christie, I'm right, we need to go this way. And then he'll point out that like my way is going up some big cliff. And the fact that he's like putting this evidence in my face that I'm wrong just makes me more angry. Like now I'm really doubling down, right? Because here's the thing that happens very often when we have this strong belief and someone presents us contrary evidence, instead of thinking, maybe I need to reassess, what we so often do is we go back and think of all those reasons in the first place that we held that belief and all these ideas that we had. And so when he tells me that I'm pointing us in the wrong direction, I think, no way, man, I am not the kind of person who's going to send us in the wrong direction. I'm super competent, I'm smart, like I am not that person. Because when he's telling me that I'm pointing us the wrong way and I have zero sense of direction, what I hear is this other story. I hear that I'm some dumb blonde who doesn't know anything and like, why don't I just let my guy show me the way? And I'm like, no way, man, I'm a feminist, you're not going to do this to me, okay? And so this is what we're up against. It's never about the trail, it's not about the map, it's about, my sense of identity. It's about this idea, the story that you're telling yourself about yourself and the world that you're living in. And so when he's telling me that I'm pointing us in the wrong direction, he's competing against this story that I have about myself, that I am a competent person. And so I think, no, I am a competent person. I'm not this incompetent, blonde, dumb person. And so therefore, your story is wrong. I'm not actually rejecting his facts. I'm rejecting his story because it does not fit with mine. And I know that I'm right? Like that's the other thing. The wife is always right. So when people hear, those people that didn't like my Reader's Digest story, what they're seeing there is they're not looking at the evidence. They're hearing that vitamin you're taking, it doesn't work, sucker. And they think, no, I'm not a sucker. I'm taking this vitamin to like make myself healthy. My health's really important to myself. That's why I'm doing it. And therefore you're wrong. It's never, ever just about the facts. It's about these stories that we tell about the world and things in them. So, we all want to think that we can take a vitamin or something like this and make things better. I don't want to know that I can do everything right and still die of cancer. I don't want to think that maybe I'm not as brilliant as I think I am. And so we fall back on these worlds of truthiness. We fall back on these stories that we want to believe. So it's like scientific mumbo jumbo, facts, evidence, all of that, going up against good storytelling and anecdotes. Like good luck counteracting an anecdote, some personal story that someone has. It's really, really difficult to counteract that. So here's a tip. If you're going to punch someone in the face, give them a hug first. Like tell them it's okay, because otherwise they're just going to punch back. So give them a little hug, give them some reassurance. Let them know it's okay. They can still be a good person even though they had this stupid belief. Because otherwise they're just going to say, look, I'm not listening, I don't hear you, da-da-da-da-da. Like I'm just moving on, can't hear you. You have to address their story. You have to give them some sort of way to integrate the new evidence with their existing belief systems. And the way to do this is by building a bridge. Find some way to connect your evidence, your story, your truth to their existing beliefs. beliefs, however wrong they may be, find some way to connect those two. Because if you don't, they're just going to take it as a punch in the face. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to punch back. These are 2 letters I got about the very same article, okay? And I can tell you which one I'm going to believe. You got it, right? All right, so I'm Christie Aschwanden. Please write me a letter.